Hello and welcome, I'm Anthony Hudson. It's great to have you with us at Moorabbin. This is a vital match between the Saints and the Blues. One side is in the top four, while the other is looking to push up into it. These two will be throwing everything at each other. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Thanks, Hutto. I like the Blues. They're a great side, as we know. If they're hungry and switched on, then anyone would have their work cut out trying to stop them.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. A real buzz around this stadium as the captains meet for the toss. All systems go for what should be a beauty. Harding gets his hand to it. Baker, can he find a teammate? Thompson drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Doesn't often waste it. Chapman making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. And we'll have a throw-in. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
Oh, there's a bit of niggle in this one early. A couple of players already unhappy with some attention off the ball.
Mason, he's caught. Thomas leads his opponent. Quality delivery by foot. Good kick. Perkins clears the area. The two big men do battle. Mason, an ill-directed hand pass. Simon, what's he got on offer? Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Going at his first, and he's got it.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the ball.
One goal straight plays, no score. The big men fly. Clayton. Crunching tackle, Gilmore. He's suddenly a popular man. He ran into a brick wall. The defenders will be nervous. You can't question his commitment. Not good footy there. Gets the kick away. That might have been dropping the ball. Harris is calm in a crisis. They'll contest in the centre square. Clayton. They're a big chance here. Chapman tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Mason. Harrington accepted the invitation. Normally delivers. Young. He's lost it.
Run down. Great chase.
Harding. Sizes up what's ahead. Goes laterally. Warren. He's completely shanked it. Thompson. Good looking kick. Mason working hard and being rewarded. He's been dispossessed. Gilmore. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Searching kick. Simon trying to bring the Crummers into play. Harding, can he mop up? Solid tackle. This is promising. The Saints showing some good signs early. Edwards. Just has to hit a target. Harding is hard to beat one-on-one. That's come off the instep. Sears got a fist in. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
It hasn't been a thrilling start to the match, but we've got two very determined sides doing everything they can to undermine each other.
He's set upon. Edwards, under pressure. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Hansen gets back and should repel. Clayton. It's no place for the faint-hearted. He'll feel that one. Gilmore. They've worked it well. Good build-up. Was he held without it? Brown. Defence 101 there. Vince. Terrific forward pressure. Wilkinson comes free in the tackle. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
The Blues have opened their account. Simon got his palm to it. Clayton, he's got support. Mason, the defence has fallen down. Sears, here's real danger now. Can he hit a target? Gilmore on a lead.
These half chances can often be the difference.
Surely he can't from there. Don't tell me. He's kicked a miraculous goal.
They'll feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Blues with the past 2 goals. Simon wins the hit out. Cops some unwanted attention. He's been busy so far. Harris is there to save the day. He's generally a good kick. Jackson couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
Both coaches would be concerned about how easily the opposition midfielders are moving the footy at times.
Simon with the tap. Got to get rid of it. Harrington. Vince. Dangerous place to lose it. Chadwick. No easy exit. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Simon palms it down. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Mason. That's close. He liked it off the boot.
This one might come down to who kicks better at goal.
Harris to bring it back in. Honours the lead. His field kicking is normally first rate. Chadwick with a chance to relieve the pressure. Can they get something going? Good thinking and good execution too. He's made a hot start to this match. Edwards. Baker. Stripped of the footy. Bush. Harrington. Couldn't burst through.
How'd he get rid of that? Illegally, says the ump.
The Saints have denied them the corridor. Brown. Is anyone home? Jackson in the clear and marks uncontested. Probing ball. Good disciplined defence. Sears. I don't think he meant to smother it. This for 3 on the trot and he steers it through.
The Saints won't hit the panic button, but it's been a disappointing start.
The Blues with a break now. Simon wins it out of the centre. Look at him go. Clayton. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? That hand pass was telegraphed. Brown. Stripped of it. Vince gets there first. Bush. Good vision there. Delightfully done. Dishes it off. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. He's gone.
Tries to take him on and loses.
Sets up a foot race. Brown sees an opportunity and plays on. He's besieged.
This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Bush couldn't get a disposal.
He's in trouble. That must be holding the ball.
The Blues are playing some great footy. Gilmore. Slick hands. Thompson sends them inside 50 again. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Kicking for his first. Harris at full back stops them in their tracks. Goes wide with the kick. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute.
To extend the margin beyond 3 goals.
From the impossible angle, it's not impossible for him.
The Blues are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Rucks go at it. Good ruck work and good roving too. Terrific tackle. Looking to extend this margin. Love it. Has it within range. The Saints are chasing tail. The kick was centimetre perfect. Let's call it a pass.
It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
He struck it well. It'll go close.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Harris brings it back in. Who's front and centre? Spills out in the tackle. Jackson made the footy his. He's lost possession. He's wrapped up. Baker. Chapman. Onto the non-preferred. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Simon. Clayton. Somehow released the ball. He just dropped it. Bush gathers. Can they keep the footy this time? Thompson with the big fist. Davies only knows one way.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Clever handball. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Manages to find a teammate. Simon. What a first term they're having. And out it goes.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
The Saints are not out of this by any stretch of the imagination, but they do need to be cleaner with the footy.
Harding wins it. Edwards. Harrington couldn't get an effective disposal. A chance to clear now. That's well played. Met solidly.
The crowd cries ball and they get their wish.
Thompson takes the hand pass. The Saints just can't get any time on the ball. And out of play.
Momentum is so important. A couple of goals either way would make a huge difference.
Harding showing his skills. Baker on the same page as his ruck. It's a big kick. Is it big enough? That's a miss kick and it's been picked off. Ignoring the corridor for now. The umpire will toss it back in once more.
Thoughts so far, Gaz?
The Saints just aren't getting the ball inside their forward 50 enough. Maybe it's time to send one of the small forwards into the midfield.
The Saints under great pressure. It's a tough game. Edwards hunting the footy. Harrington in the right spot. Bush, Pearce trying to find a path. Harding can run and gun. Davies, strong grab.
It's only early, but you feel like this is an important kick.
Bangs it long.
Blast away, and that's out on the full.
The Blues are bringing great energy. What can they muster from the back half? They're playing with purpose and poise. Brown goes without it. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
He might just be in for a big day.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. The two big men do battle. Edwards. How will the umpire see this? Harrington. No way through there, and they'll reset. Good ruck work. Mason. Sears. Harding. Popped up out of nowhere.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
Thompson. The Saints guarding the corridor. He's under close attention. Heads towards half forward. Clayton. Can he get it to the top of the square? He's stopped in his tracks.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
The Saints need to start moving the ball a bit more smartly. They've made a few questionable decisions already.
Edwards. Harding. He might have thought about the corridor. He's hit up the lead. On centre wing. They've put themselves under pressure. Gets his kick despite the heat. Brown with an opportunity. Is that holding the ball? Vince almost threw it out. It's a desperate tackle. Mason set sail for home, and he has delivered.
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
The Blues are playing with confidence and flair early. Simon slaps it out. Mason got to get it forward now. Love it. Was he taken high? Vince. Thomas. Harrington under pressure. That's a dreadful hand pass, truth told. He's run into trouble. Might be time for one more score here. Simon saw that coming.
He had prior opportunity.
Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Harding, what can he do with it? The Blues on the ball now. The Blues get away to a very good start. Lots to discuss as we hit the first change. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
It's a 4-kick game, which isn't a match-winning lead at this stage, but it actually feels like the difference between the sides was even greater than that in the first quarter. The inside 50 discrepancy is significant. If that doesn't turn around, this game could almost be settled by half-time.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Simon looking for territory. He's caught. Brown. Ball spills free in the tackle. It's a hot footy. Harrington. It's no place for the faint-hearted. They're going nowhere and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Harding wins it down. Baker. He'll feel that one. Drives it inside the forward 50. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Wilkinson. Was there some holding going on? Pearce snares the loose ball. Perkins. Hanson. That's a give up. Warren is cool under pressure. Good tackle. Gives the handball away. Donaldson. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Mason. You can see their confidence growing. Love it. Lays it off. Warren thought his way through it. Thompson kicks to space. Kicks to half forward. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Maybe he could have gone himself. Vince. Crunching tackle. Chapman. He'll be sore in the morning. Brown gets to it first. It's there!
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
Well, if they weren't concerned before, they should be now. Simon had his measure today. Clayton, Mason, Gilmore. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Thompson. Anderson taking no chances.
There might have just been a little bit of panic there. It was a nervous moment.
Harris to bring it in. Harding on a lead. Who was he aiming for? Good thinking and good execution too. The Saints not at their best so far. Quality delivery by foot. Edwards out of the congestion. Hanson absorbs the pressure.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Looking to peg one back. That's a strong mark.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Goes Goldwood, and he's off target.
Did all the hard work only to let himself down with a kick.
Back into play. Honours the lead. Kicks laterally. Hanson. Love it. Towards the boundary line. This is good ball movement. Crosses the paint. Vince. Closed him down. Harrington didn't need to be asked twice. Wright takes the advantage.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Saints are not going to be able to get back into this match if they don't start winning more of the footy.
Harding punches it out of the ruck. Thomas. Harrington. Chadwick. By hand. Vince throws it on the boot.
The Saints simply have to find a way to get the ball inside 50 more often here.
Harding got his palm to it. Edwards feeling the heat. Heads towards the half-forward flank. Good hands. Thomas has options. Felt the pressure there. And they see it out.
The Blues are getting the ball inside 50 more. It's no wonder they're winning the match comfortably.
Simon with a deft tap. Gilmore. That's a bruising tackle. Was that a legal disposal? Harrington runs in and bangs it home.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfielders, and he's certainly one of those.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Simon smashes it out of there. He ran into a brick wall. Edwards. The Saints need to make inroads soon. Hanson. Was that a throw? Chadwick charges onto it. A goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. They desperately need this. It was always likely to fall short. Thompson with a chance to relieve the pressure. That's not his best effort. Warren. Clever kick. Harrington. Edwards mops that one up. Harding. He's got it.
They were looking likely to score for a little while. Finally, they've found a way through.
The Saints haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Harding gets his hand to it. Edwards fighting hard. Thompson. The pressure is fierce. He's set upon. Clayton in the middle. Farms it out. Vince in the right spot at the right time. Terrific tackle. He's everywhere at the moment. Bush. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Stoppage coming up on the wing. Simon wins it. Gilmore. Edwards. Vince. Pearce. Cops some unwanted attention. Misses the target and it's out of play.
Gary, what's caught your eye?
It's no surprise that the team that's using the ball better is the one winning the match.
Simon has been dominant in the ruck. Gilmore. Clayton knew the tackle was coming. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Simon is giving him a bath. They're playing for keeps. Mason. Clayton running in support. That's come off the side of the boot. Thomas. Marks. Will he go the bomb? Bush. He hasn't kicked it very well. Warren was quick to judge the fall of that ball. Goes wide. Perkins working hard and being rewarded. And they're out of trouble. Thompson got to the right position and hung on. And they're away. Robertson. That's good vision.
The Blues have had considerably more ball. In fact, you could argue they should be further in front.
Simon wins the hit out. Not a lot of space to work with. Love it. Read it well and intercepted it on centre wing. Well, that's not like him. Harding. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Touch and go.
They're right in this match, but they do need to capitalise on those sorts of shots at goal.
Donaldson to bring it back in. Clayton working hard and presenting well on the non-preferred.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
Football's a game of mistakes and both sides are making plenty. The key is where you make them and what the damage is.
Simon showing his skills. Gilmore leading from the front. The Blues have got out of jail. Moving the footy laterally. Turned over on centre wing. Gives some ground with a handball. Vince, that's skillful.
The Saints are a big chance if they can just tidy up their disposal and decision making.
Simon wins the tap. Gathers at half back. Clayton, Harding, Thomas. Onto it in a flash. Bush. Here's real danger now.
He's goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Kicking for his first. Leaves it behind. It's a tough game. Thompson, ever reliable. Warren, he's stopped in his tracks. Baker, he's got it.
It took longer than they would have liked, but they're playing some very good football right now.
The match has been flipped on its head. The big men fly. Here's a chance to get it forward. Gilmore, he's under close attention. Simon, he's suddenly a popular man. The Saints forcing them out wide. Clayton, he's wrapped up. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Good ruck work. Thomas, he's run into trouble. Bush, bit of a nothing kick. Another stoppage, this time a boundary throw-in.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
The Blues are winning the clearances and contested ball, but they're also using the ball better. So it's no wonder the scoreboard's looking so good for them.
Edwards, Thomas, a model of consistency. That might attract a pack. Out of play again.
If one side can get on top in the clearances here, it'll go a long way towards deciding this match.
Simon palms it down. How will the umpire see this? Mason, Gilmore, they've coughed it up. Thompson can run with the footy. Inside 50 with the kick. Chapman had some assistance. Vince can get it and go. Harrington, solid tackle. Edwards needs a good decision. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute.
The Saints didn't play the way they would have planned in that first quarter, but this has been much better from them.
Punch clear. Harrington leading by example. Thomas, Harding. They've worked it well. How's the entry? It looks a well-oiled forward line.
This to get it back to a point.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
Donaldson to bring it back in. He's hit up the lead. What can they generate? The kick was centimetre perfect. The Blues look well drilled. That's an impressive mark. Manages to find a teammate. Picking their way through. Thompson gets a good bounce. It's a hot footy. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. The two big men do battle. Gilmore does the roving. Inside 50 with the kick. Clayton in the clear and marks uncontested. What a game he's having. Jackson, strong grab.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
Curls it around. This is a chance. It's a big chance.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
Two-goal game again. Simon had his measure today. Thompson, he'll be sore in the morning. Sears. Sweeping handball. Gilmore. This would be a timely goal. The kick's a bit wonky. Back into play. Thomas in the clear. He's got an option in the centre square. Hanson, that's unusual. Can he impose himself on the match? Thompson. Pearce. Time is of the essence, so he takes the advantage. Davies read it well and claims the mark.
Brett and Buddy, you'd think.
Got to be a goal. Oh, it's a dreadful miss.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Donaldson to bring it in. Honours the lead. Out wide with the kick. Quality delivery by foot. This has got danger written all over it. Thompson. Clayton can't afford to panic. They cannot keep him quiet. Takes the logical option. Well done. Good thinking and good execution too. Can they find a late goal? Love it. Has floated forward.
The Blues have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
He's off. Harris heads wide with the kick in. Vince has found some space. Mason in the thick of it as ever. The Blues looked as if they were going to get it all their own way early, but now they've got a contest on their hands. Big second half coming up. Time to check in with Gary.
The Blues are a slightly better team, I think, and the scoreboard reflects that, but at the same time, they haven't been able to get this fully on their terms, and I'd expect they'll be forced to fight all the way for the points. Their best should be good enough, though.
Couldn't agree more, Gary. Thanks for that. Simon has been dominant in the ruck. They've got good chemistry, those two. Gilmore, got to get it on quickly. Wright had his name written all over it. Heads for the pocket. The Saints have some worries now. He's going for home, and why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
It eases the pressure on the forwards when you have midfielders chipping in.
It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. Gilmore sharks it. They can smell victory. Chapman making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Kicking for his first. The Saints have got lucky there. Anderson marks in the back pocket. Can he find a teammate? Vince, all on his own. I've liked his game today. Poor disposal. Keeps letting them down.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
They've risen to the challenge and are playing inspired football.
The Blues will be hard to stop now. Simon is giving him a bath. Mason, Pierce affects the turnover. Jackson, Edwards. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Gilmore in the centre square. Navigated the traffic. Thomas. Thompson with a chance now. Doesn't often waste it. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Gee, they're playing well. Into the pocket he goes. Jackson tries to spike it out of the danger zone. That might have been dropping the ball.
The Blues are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
Backs himself in. Can he bend this through? Yes, he can.
On the board with his first, that'll boost his confidence.
The Blues have come with a rush and they might be unassailable soon. Simon showing his skills. Mason, he's lost it. Hanson, he's been dispossessed. Cops some unwanted attention. Thompson, can he get a kick away? The umpire whistles for a ball up. Simon gets his hand to it. Harding, they need to hit the scoreboard here. It's been that kind of day for them. The Blues playing like winners. Perkins has found some space at halfback. That's a good option, and this looks promising. They're irrepressible at the moment. Normally delivers. Wright wins the contest hands down. Feeds it out. Hanson, Pearce, runs onto it. Baker, Edwards, knew the tackle was coming. That was almost handed to him. Thomas, he's run into trouble. Good kick. Anderson got a fist in, and a moment for the players to catch their breath.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
Thomas, Baker, caught, dropped it like a hot potato. Chadwick under pressure. He doesn't waste many. Sears clears the area. They're well drilled. Brown at centre half forward. Thompson, good build up. Comes free in the tackle. He's set upon. Jackson doing the grunt work. Vince. Wright trying to bring the Crummers into play. What's he got on offer? Simon gathers in the centre square. They're huffing and puffing. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today. His confidence must be soaring.
The Blues can sense a soft kill here. Simon has rucked tirelessly. Gilmore. Good tackle. Pearce. He put himself in the line of fire. Thomas. Harrington. Harding. Was he held without it? Young. He's caught. Baker. The distance is the only problem. Defence 101 there.
Rushed over, and now they can reset.
Donaldson with the footy. We're watching a very good side here. Searching kick. Right. Mason. The Blues continue to do as they wish. Hanson. Edwards gathers on the forward flank. It's a tough game. Thomas receives a clever hand pass. Only a behind.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Back into play. The Blues have winners everywhere. The switch is on. Good work rate. Can he hit a target? Baker. That sloppy play. He stopped in his tracks. Stripped of the footy.
Run down. Great chase.
Just needs an accurate kick now. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. The Blues have got out of jail. You can't question his commitment. Couldn't burst through.
How'd he get rid of that? Illegally, says the ump.
Just has to hit a target. Thompson. Can he mop up? Mason on a lead. They've got winners all over the park. Thompson. Finally, they go inside 50. Simon can go back and shoot at goal.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
Kicking for his first. This is a joy to watch.
For a lead in excess of 40 points.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
They took the right options in moving that ball forward and were able to take the opportunity when it presented.
It's looking every bit a blowout at this stage. The big men fly. They have a good understanding, those two. He's suddenly a popular man. He's under close attention. They're hungry for more. Thomas has brought his own ball. Dangerous place to lose it.
Tries to take him on and loses.
Goes very wide. Edwards has covered some territory today. Chapman pounces. That typifies their performance. Honours the lead. He ran into a brick wall. Thomas. Young has a vice-like grip. They'll sweep this ball forward. That's not going to work. Good disciplined defence. Warren. He's gone. Thompson is calm in a crisis. Simon dishes it off. Thompson sets up a foot race and will have a throw in.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The Saints aren't doing their forwards any favours here. It might be time for the coach to switch things up.
Harding with a deft tap. Thomas, he's normally better than that. What a hand pass. Thompson, the Blues, can smell blood. Robertson has a way of drawing the footy. That's come off the instep.
The Saints will be desperate to make inroads before three-quarter time. Otherwise, this job might just be too difficult.
Harding slaps it out. Baker, that could prove costly. Thompson, this will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
If he wasn't such a big ball winner, he'd make a very good forward. He's certainly got great goal sense.
The Saints haven't been able to respond. They look gone. Simon had his measure today. Gilmore. Now it's someone else's problem. Mason stripped of it. How will the umpire see this? They've given it back. That's a bit of a waste. The Saints are really under the pump here. Brown marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
For number 4.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Saints are on the canvas. Simon punches it out of the ruck. That's an aggressive handball. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. Baker working hard and presenting well. Thomas, Edwards. He's generally a good kick. Young has got loose. He's been quiet. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
It would be an understatement to say they need this.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
A midfielder who consistently hits the scoreboard is a real valuable commodity in modern footy.
They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. Simon with the tap. Good ruck work and good roving too. Wright, probably too far out to score. Mason, normally creative. Thompson in the pocket and can shoot for goal.
The Blues are keen to make the absolute most of this, and why not?
Goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
A case of too strong and too good. I don't think there was much more the defender could have done.
The Saints are looking down and out. Simon has been dominant in the ruck. This is a hotly contested footy. Gilmore, he just dropped it. Baker gets back and should repel. Chapman couldn't get an effective disposal. They'll need to be more careful than that. Somehow release the ball. Gets the kick away. Simon with the big fist. Spills out in the tackle.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
He's had little impact so far. Good thinking and good execution too. Harding drops into the hole and marks.
The fans haven't had much to cheer today. Hopefully they'll get something here.
Drop punt and he has put it away.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Saints showing why they were well back to win this match. Simon is giving him a bath. Met solidly. They're a big chance here. Brown, he's wrapped up. Thompson. The umpire says he had no prior. Simon wins the tap. Desperate defence. Couldn't get a disposal. The Saints under great pressure. McCormick, he's lost possession.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on, didn't dispose of it correctly. This would blow the margin out to beyond 50.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Harris to bring it in. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball, and out it goes.
The Saints are struggling to provide their forwards with quality supply. It might be time to shuffle the magnets a bit.
Harding wins it. Gilmore throws it on the boot. This might be going through. It is a real team lifter.
The Saints are in real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Good ruck work. Just shoveled it out. Gilmore. Was he taken high? Jackson accepted the invitation. Terrific tackle. Might be time for one more score here. Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
It's one thing to be outclassed, but this is starting to get a real stench about it.
The Saints will want to put the tape and the stat sheet straight in the bin. Simon wins the tap. Mason cops some unwanted attention. That's good aggressive footy. He just keeps racking up disposals. Anderson collects the half volley. The kick was centimetre perfect. Got to get it forward now. Vince almost threw it out. The Saints have just one more quarter of this torment to endure. The end can't come quickly enough for them. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Saints will be aiming just to win the quarter. That would be something to take from a bleak day. When things aren't going well, it often becomes about looking for small gains. It's really important, even on the worst of days, that you find something positive to take away and work with.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Simon smashes it out of there. Mason, Gilmore. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Bush. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Harding gets his hand to it. Thomas will keep coming. Harrington into the action again already. This is promising. Able to keep the ball for one of the few times today.
It's been a dark day, but that was a more positive passage of play, and it should result in a goal.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Saints have the first of the last quarter. Rucks go at it. Gilmore, so influential today. The Blues are playing some great footy. Sears can just about have a shot here. Going for goal, flirting with the post. Spud Frawley would have loved that one.
Happy to concede a behind.
Young heads to the pocket. Quality delivery by foot. The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full. The Blues have denied them the corridor. Vince, they'll bide their time. Simon, they're playing with purpose and poise. Thompson, that one was always his.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Struck it well, no problems there.
The Blues looking every bit a top 8 side at the moment.
The Saints will be campaigning for mulligans after this. Punch clear. Gilmore should be in the votes today. Does well under pressure. Wright has a vice-like grip. Probing ball. Who's front and centre? And they see it out.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The Blues are giving their forwards better supply, and those forwards are making it count on the scoreboard.
Harding wins it down. Mason, they're leading them a merry dance. Sears fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Ball spills free in the tackle.
He had prior opportunity. 4 straight so far today and kicking beautifully.
Has he got enough on it? Right, read it well and claims the mark.
This will be a great goal if he can kick it.
It's there!
The defenders are entitled to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
The Blues are having a lot of the play and making it count too. Simon had his measure today. Mason, Gilmore, he's besieged. Love it. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? This for 3 on the trot, and he steers it through.
They're really opening them up, and right now they have no answers to the onslaught.
The Blues have been magnificent, but they haven't had much opposition, to be fair. Harding has rucked tirelessly. Chadwick, this will be their first entry for a while. Some of the delivery has left a bit to be desired. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Gee, they're playing well. They're bloodthirsty today. Simon gets to the front spot. Heads towards the half-forward flank. Clayton. The Saints have no answers. They're running rings around them.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
Showing exactly why they want the ball in his hands.
The Saints are shot. What a debacle it's been. Simon, the winner there. Solid tackle. Clayton. Can they get another one? We're watching a very good side here. He's completely shanked it. He's hit up the lead.
It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Harris tasked with the kick in. Clean pickup. Pierce. Was there some holding going on? Not a lot of space to work with. It's there!
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Blues are irrepressible. What a day this is turning into for them. Simon with a deft tap. Gilmore. Mason. Brown does the crumbing. It's a hot footy. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
The Saints have been uncompetitive at times today, and the review will be an uncomfortable one.
The Blues, in this form, would challenge anybody. Simon has been dominant in the ruck. Mason, what can he manufacture? Bush says thank you very much. Thomas, clever kick. And out of play.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
The Saints have only one problem. They're not very good.
Simon is giving him a bath. Gilmore, they sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
He's certainly one who can hold his head up high. He's been terrific.
Can they get that scoreboard looking a bit more respectable? Simon wins it out of the centre. Good tackle. Gilmore in the right spot. Clayton lays it off. Chapman intercepts the hand pass. Comes over the top and holds on. Maybe he could have gone himself. That's great footy.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
Tries to bend this one back, but not enough.
It's almost a shock that they've missed one. They've been so efficient.
Harris with the footy. Harrington, that's good work rate. Goes laterally. McCormick working hard and being rewarded. He might have thought about the corridor. Clayton. His field kicking is normally first rate. Simon has got off the chain. He's everywhere at the moment. Going at his first, and he's got it.
That's a great reward for work ethic. He deserved that goal.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. The big men fly. Clayton, Harding in the centre square. Crunching tackle. Baker. He ran into a brick wall. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Simon showing his skills. Clayton, was that a legal disposal? They've put themselves under pressure. It's a tough game. Vince met solidly. McCormick. Got to get rid of it. Slick hands.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
Vince, desperate to win it back. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Sears swoops. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Stoppage coming up on the wing. The two big men do battle. Baker is a clearance beast. Bush attracted a crowd. Vince. Sears. He'd like that one again. Gilmore panicked under pressure. Clayton. Kicks laterally. Love it. Good vision there. Another forward 50 entry. Brown takes a beauty.
The Blues have been ruthless today. It's been an awesome performance.
They're toying with them now. Gould has come down with it, and he'll kick another one.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Hammers it home.
Well, what more can you say? We're running out of superlatives here.
The Blues go on their merry way. Good ruck work. He'll be sore in the morning. Baker, Harding, fighting hard. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Gives the handball away. Donaldson. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Wilkinson couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. He's wrapped up.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
It's not always as simple as win more ball and win the match, but it looks that way today.
Simon punches it out of the ruck. That's a bruising tackle. Mason has to be clean. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Brown cops some unwanted attention. The umpire will have it. Simon got his palm to it. Chadwick, I think he called for that. It's a big kick. Is it big enough? That's a miss kick, and it's been picked off. Ignoring the corridor for now. Harris working hard and presenting well. Chapman, terrific forward pressure. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Simon gets his hand to it. Gilmore leading from the front. He's put them to the sword today, and that's number 5.
5 straight for him now. He's been deadly accurate.
The scoreboard's about to fall over, it's so lopsided. Simon, the winner there. Gilmore, he's under close attention. Clayton, love it. Marks, will he go the bomb? He's struggled to make an impact to this point. The Saints have been caught napping.
They're still hungry, even with the game put to bed. That's a sign of a very good team.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
The Blues are going from strength to strength. Everything they touch turns to gold.
The Saints are having a nightmare. Simon wins it. Gilmore out of the congestion. Edwards one step ahead. Baker, terrific tackle. He'll work all day. Thompson might go for a run. Who's at home? Thompson throws it on the boot. That's poor play. Closed him down. Harrington takes the hand pass. This ought to end in a goal. Not a lot of positives today. The Blues under great pressure. Davies, he'll feel that one. Touch and go. Donaldson with the footy. The Blues have winners everywhere. They're a delight to watch. Can they get it forward this time? They're cutting them to ribbons. Gilmore can keep it moving. Thompson. Baker runs onto it. He's suddenly a popular man. Harding wins it back. They're going hammer and tong. Great smother. He's set upon. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Rucks go at it. He's caught. Gilmore running in support. Harding leads his opponent. Poor disposal. Keeps letting them down. The Blues are finishing with a wet sail. That's well played. What can they generate? Thompson. Bit of a nothing kick. This is good ball movement. Takes the logical option. Useful hand pass. Baker gets to it first. Can they keep the footy this time? Edwards. Bush. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. He's stopped in his tracks. Davies, Baker, thought his way through it. Alarm bells are ringing.
His goal so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Not a good kick. In fact, it might be out on the full.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
Away he goes. Brings it in. Well, he should have done. It's a dominant display. The Blues have sent a warning to the rest of the competition. You'll have to be very, very good to beat us. Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us again for the next match. Until then, it's bye for now.